Hello, sir. Oh god, this is gonna be horrible playing this, I feel like. Weird ass build. Oh no, and he's playing corrupted thingy. Oh, I've not got anything else. At least if I do get hits off, it's actually like a lot of damage, so... Maybe this isn't terrible versus corrupted double counter. Like, as toxic as this build is, you do have to kind of be good, I'm pretty sure. Because, like, if you do make mistakes, it's pretty significant. I'm bad, though. Ole. Nice, good damage. Because, like, any kind of tiny poke you do get off does do a decent amount of damage if it ever procs a corruption pool. Oh, bit of lag. And oh, I just started using Artifact Whip, by the way, instead of Artifact Sword. I've been whip queuing so much lately, I'm starting to think it might be good. The extra damage you get from the burn. That's bad. Where are he? Oh, where are he? Where is he? That's unfortunate. Ah, oh, come on, what am I doing? What? Artifact Twin Blades is arguably good here as well. Because I'm running the Cold Snap, it's like a very... Since it's a short freeze, you kind of want a quick high damage freeze punish. So Twin Blade would actually be pretty good for that. Ah. But yeah, damn, this spell hits hard. Gotta say. Nope. But after stream last night, I was playing a bit against Ivy, playing this double counter build, and Ivy's always been like one of, if not the best double counter players, and seeing him on this was like so oppressive to fight against. Like, this is the most disgusting the double counter's ever been. I'm streaming at the moment. I saw you reevaluate the double counter. Yeah, funny enough, that's what I'm playing against right now. And yeah, I was playing against it some more yesterday, versus some guys who are like really, really good at it, and my god, it is crazy good. Like, it's insane how, like, when you're playing that build optimally, it's going to be like so disgusting. I think it's like actually the strongest thing in the game now if you play it well. The only downside is I can't imagine a world where it's like ever good in raid. But outside of that, in terms of like arena 1v1s, like open world fights, it seems like absolutely disgusting. Ah, you baited me. Ah. Okay, that's fine. I win that trade. That's the nice thing about Wisp Dance. Even if you're like eating a spear Q and stuff, you straight up like outtrade them like so heavily. What? Don't pistol Q, silly. Why Arctic Storm 1 tier lower? I'm starting to not believe in Arctic Storm as much. Like, all I've seen of it lately, it's just been a little unimpressive. So even though you can force like XV1 really hard with it, it's really not too good at holding up in a 1v1, and it's like super vulnerable to just being kited. It's like a pretty big downside. So it's not to say I don't think the spell's terrible still. I think I was just overestimating it a little bit. The parts that are strong about it are still just as strong. Not to say it's got any worse in that sense. Like, it still power spikes really early. It still doesn't need like many damage stats to be good, and you can invest in being tanky. But in spite of that, the stuff that's looking like top tier right now is looking really strong. Like, I'm thinking of moving down the sort of standard like warrior stuff as well, because even though they're not bad builds, when you're like comparing it to the combos of Frost and like the unparalleled neutral game of the double counter, it's hard to be valuing those builds on the same level as each other. Especially because I think the more standard warrior builds tend to have a worse matchup as well into the double counter, just because you have to rely on weapon abilities alone for your AoEs, and when that's all you have, it's pretty difficult. Ah, that's a good AoE by him. I still got my Wisp Dance for this. Like, I should just win now. There we go. Put him in a bit of a catch-22 there. I follow him with the Wisp itself and then recast on his like clone. So there's no way for him to get out of that mixer. Ah. Ah, damn it. Awful. Ah, that's good patience. He's playing around my counter well, though. Oh. I'm currently using Scholar Armor. I've made a... I'm not sure if they work on YouTube. I got a couple commands called build and choose build. That just tell you about the thing of like how you can choose a build for me to play on stream, as well as the build I'm currently playing. So I know those commands are working on Twitch. I'm not 100% sure they are on YouTube. Bat, bat. Yeah. No. But I'm kind of glad to be fighting against someone first thing that's on the corrupted blood build, because like this is the #1 thing I want to practice against at the moment. Like, I'm expecting this to become like really, really common. Oh my god. The thing is, it is kind of flashy. There are some parts of me that actually like the design of it. It's kind of a hot take, because this build's like pissing some people off a lot. But I think design-wise it's like super interesting. It's a bit much at the moment. If it weren't for like how many like cooldowns and stuff people were getting off, then maybe it'd be fine, but I only got like, oh wait, I still killed? One sec. It is more a poke build than combos, right? Oh, do you mean the one I'm on? Yeah, this one's more poke based. Been seeing a lot of people playing Draculin builds. Draculin's really good with sort of any of the sort of projectile spells, and you can play like double offensive with projectile AoE, or you can just play like one defense and one offense with projectile that's like kind of spammable. Like, it's really flexible, but Draculin in general is looking like one of the strongest bloods. Oh god, I started hearing myself. It's so distracting to like hear your own voice whilst you're talking. There we go. Slap a link in the arena. Yeah, so there's a little Gyazo link for the build. Right, let's go. Oh, he's sword queuing or swording too. That's good to see. Oh my god. I don't actually have an iframe for this either. The mutant builds might be a decent matchup into Corrupted as a whole as well. Like, if you get like a good beam or whatever off, just try and kill them through that. The trouble is, like, Mutant, generally speaking, is worse in 1v1s and also worse in Arena. Because at most, unless it's like a stupidly slow fight, you're going to get like 2 ultis off. So you'll get more value in open world, where you can just like spam the attacks, and most notably in raids, where like the ult CDR is like super impactful. Because it's like in raids, the vast majority of the time, he died to the splat. The vast majority of the time, you'll be like killing defenders and stuff through the ulti combos. Because being able to force kills in a raid scenario is really difficult. Because as soon as anyone takes poke damage, they're going to like back off and play safely. Ah, no. Oh, I had my recast, I didn't press it faster. But Twin Blade's really good into the double counters too, just because it's like not very easily reactable. Like, you want ways where you can quickly get damage off. Like, that's difficult to react to. And you need to find openings, like, in between when they have, like, the ghosts to proc their counters. Like, if you engage in close range whilst they have ghosts up, then it's, like, super risky, because regardless of you playing around the counters, they're going to get procced. I want to wait for him to dash again. Ah, I tried to steal that from him. Okay. Now I can force. No! Oh, okay, he died to the corruption again. What do you think of Unholy Chain? It's still a bit weaker for the most part. There are ways you can make it work, though. It's actually something that Chips has been playing lately. He's been playing it like the super like standard setup right now that you can take for just about anything is Frost Dash with Frost Barrier. So he's been playing it with that, and it's actually not bad at all. I think he's playing it on NA, and he's kind of tilting people with it, so it can't be that bad. Not sure the general consensus on it in like other regions, but He's saying that the NA were like starting to think it was OP, which is kind of funny if that's the case. It's so I don't know, I'm certainly not convinced it's like amazing, but it may be better than it's being being given credit for. Ah, why am I triggering that? I'm stupid. No, I got cancelled during Twin Blade. Okay, we're pressing the alt button. Come here. Silly. Unholy Chain sometimes feels like a worse Arctic Storm, but it is tilting for sure. The thing is, if Unholy Chains gets its like big hit off, it's crazy good. It's quite different in the sense that like Arctic Storm is like a big sort of high tempo punish for like if they're using defensives, whereas Unholy Chains is more about it's really good for burning iframes. That's like its big strong point. Like even if the damage doesn't go off, it's burning a ton of iframes. Oh, he gets a lot of damage for that. It burns a lot of iframes, and then if the damage actually does hit, then it's like one of the biggest punishes in the entire game, especially if it crits. Like I think, from what I've seen, getting the most value from it, you do kind of want like full-blown like Draculan Scholar, max spell power, max crit. Because without the crits, it's just like not that high reward if you're not getting spell crits on it. It's certainly not worth playing as like a physical spell or anything. Like investing in spell power is like super important to make this thing work. What did the remove for lightning tendrils in beta? Wait, sorry? What did the remove for lightning tendrils? Oh, what did they remove for lightning tendrils? Oh. Wait. What did... No, lightning curtain was there. No, they didn't remove anything. Every spell got one new addition. There was nothing taken out. Or every new spell school, sorry, got one new addition. But I gotta say that I do really want to try some Corrupted Blood soon. If I'm streaming like tomorrow or the day after, I'll probably be playing that next. Especially because there is a reasonable chance it gets nerfed, so at the very least I'd want to give this a go before it does get nerfed. No, come back here. Oh, I was so slow on my punish there. Oh, what am I doing? No. Oh, wait. Holy shit, I'm throwing. Bro, this is an impressive throw. Holy, oh my god, that was terrible. Yeah, as Fallen says, there is NDA still active, so yeah, don't talk about beta stuff. But yeah, there was no spell at any point that was removed. Which skill makes me tankier, Aegis or Blood Rage? Aegis for sure makes you tankier, because it also has the defensive property where if it breaks, they get feared. So it's like it's the anti-AoE defensive. It's like Aegis's big thing, as well as being like the teammate supportive defensive. This ult in physical builds is very good. Yeah, that's Mr. I mean, Wisp Dance is like really, really good if you can just get in range, play aggressively with it. Like, it does scale really well with ult damage and everything, but in general, this thing's just like a super high pressure ulti. I think it's one of the best options. Oh my god, Corruption broke the combo. It's one of the best options for the hybrid build, the Scholar Warrior, because that like really takes advantage of the hybrid scaling if you're running this. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, Fallen. I was just saying. Actually, I wanna play the the Devil Counter Corrupted build like pretty soon. SLS nerfing things between yearly intervals. Uh-oh. Imagine. Okay. Corrupted Blood Claws build may be good. I reckon so. I think Daggers as well could probably really make use of it, because Daggers, like, it loves the low cooldowns, and also it might be pretty decent into the mirror, because of the fact that every Q you do is hitting AoE. Like, it might actually be a good way to do well in the mirror matchup. Ah, what am I doing? Oh. No. Oh, he cancelled his counter. No. Okay, I don't think he's got anything left. Just go all in with this. Boom. Dark Enchantment procced. Oh, splat. With W, do you play Rogue or Warrior? The 20. I think it's close between the two, because oh, GG's. Rogue gets the better Veil cooldown reduction that helps a lot with defensive uptime as well, and I think Warrior slightly overcaps weapon free cast. It's not by much, but yeah, I'm not sure. When I was playing against Ivy and Waterwave yesterday, they were playing on Rogue. But yeah, I think there's argument for both, for sure. Oh my god, he's got a lot of attack speed. No, it's another one! Everyone's playing corrupted counters. Oh wait, he's not on double counter though, at least in the traditional sense. Playing curtain instead. Wait, what actually is his second spell? I don't think I've seen it yet. Oh, there you go. Ah, no, I could have countered that again. Holy. Big damage. You playing any open world servers? Not at the moment, Fools. I think we were thinking of playing one like kind of soon, but like we quite want to play on one with like Yumiko clan again. But the servers on that, I mean the settings on that one look kind of ass. Like they got it on like brutal mode and stuff. I don't know, doesn't sound good. Ah. What am I doing? Oh. Oh. I was so slow on my swap there. Made it like really predictable when I twin bladed. Okay. No, 1 HP. Can't be doing that. There we go. Oh yeah, Sanguine Mastery breaks cap. Up to 3 cars. Love the Frost Shattering build. Oh, the armor I'm on is Malefica. Yeah, Brutal sucks. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of. I mean I don't want to do the PvE much in the first place. I don't mind when it's like brutal mechanics scaled down to normal, but I can't be arsed when it's like the brutal level scaling. Just makes it like way more of a drag to progress than normal. Oh. Oh my god, I didn't get hit for that. Cut and counter with the rogue setup seems very toxic if you just kite endlessly. Yeah, I think also cut and counter is really good in the... what's it called? The Scholar Warrior setup. Like, I think the build chips applies to it's really good. Especially 1v1s. It has a really, really good matchup into Frost too, which is a big thing to have going for it. Like, Red was having, like, a difficult time versus Chipser especially, just because of, like, how good the matchup of the builds are. Damn. So much of that hit there. "2x server here, so it's PvP heaven." Yeah, I think... I'm pretty sure, like, anything below 1.6x, right, is, like, where it's really cursed, because then anything that drops 1 of, you now have 2 of, like, as soon as it's 1.6. But playing 1x is, like, so miserable. Yeah, okay, I had a feeling it'd be Reaper there. Oh, I ate the Corruption Ghost. Not good. Oh god. Assuming you have the skill to survive with 1 counter, which should you have? Yo, Folson, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Yo, as I say, anyone that subs, if you'd like me to play build, message me on Discord, and I'll schedule it into a future stream. So the one I'm playing today is actually one that someone requested yesterday. And so far it seems... I expected this one to feel like completely ass to play. It's not felt like too bad, to be fair. Although I did slightly change it from the one on the website, because it's one that's submitted to me, and they picked like Scholar Mutant 2. And Scholar Mutant 2 means you have the mutant rats, and I am not playing with the mutant rats, just for the sake of having ultimate cooldown reduction. Like, for one, the ultimate damage is better than the ultimate cooldown reduction as a stat. And then, secondly, you have to play with the mutant rats. So, yeah, I'm not doing that. Is spell damage more reliable than weapon skill now? Yeah, I'd say, generally speaking, it is now. So, some people sort of disagree on that, because I think there are some contexts where physical's still stronger. But, spell builds have, like, closed the gap massively now. And I think overall they are a little bit stronger. What do you think about Dagger Q as replacing bow for poking? The only trouble is, you still ideally want a weapon with long range attacks. So, daggers competes more with like pistols and whip than it does with longbow. Because you still want to ideally have crossbow or longbow, one of the two, just so that you have a long range primary attack. Like Colsat's such like a fast freeze, but I don't think it seems like quite fast enough to combo into these Wraith spears. Also, something that's not helped Thingy on this patch, Cold Snap on this patch, is because all the other bits of Frost are so good, you ideally don't want something that's like wasting diminishing returns, which it kind of does because the freeze is so short. Just played... Oh, yo, hey Thompson. Yeah, GG's, man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, are you enjoying the corrupted build? I was saying whilst I was fighting you, I do actually want to give that build a go pretty soon. I've not actually tried it much myself yet. I think I can aggro here. Oh no, I messed up. Oh, that's an awful ulti. It's still got like an okay amount of value, all things considered, but not good. Yeah, I played this round bad. Oh, I flipped him into Ghost though. Oh. No! I got hit by Ghost. Oh, close one. Oh, thank you, Fulson. I'm glad you like the website. You disgust me. Well played. What does Mutant Blood build? The Mutant Blood does ultimate cooldown reduction whenever you hit a Veil, and it gives you more ultimate power as well. So it's really good as a secondary blood, but it has some weak effects, so it's not great as a primary blood. There really is a lot of depth in the combos and weapon swaps, which I'm trying to get used to. I feel like... yeah, I mean, I've been playing for ages, Thompson. But yeah, you once you can get like all the weapon swaps to muscle memory, it feels so smooth to play this game. Currently a few bosses away from Dracula and Brutal. I've been curious about PvP. Any advice on what I should focus on? I've been enjoying Freeze build. One of the main things I say to like focus on to begin with, try and pay attention to people's cooldowns. Like that's a huge part of the PvP game. It's keeping track of what people have. Most notably, their like dashes and like counters are like the big ones you want to pay attention to. But you ideally want to know like everything they have available, along with obviously everything you have available. You want to be able to keep track of like what options you have to like dodge them. Wait, oh my god, I thought I was on Merc Charge. Oh well, it works. Oh. Have you done? No, Fulson. I was just saying. I was considering trying that build soon. I think yeah, Rogue Corrupted 3 looks very good. Oh, I could have made him hit his own ghost there if I'd left him alone. I had my E up. I just didn't. Oh. Dashed in, right? Nope. And Q. Yeah. Yeah, oh, come on. You can't keep doing that one. Like, if you don't trigger the mistransfer, you've got to respect the fact you don't have a true combo. Like, you can get punished for your own counter being triggered if you teleport badly. So you need to be somewhat careful. Ghost hit him. But that's the thing, right? This build has such a insane skill cap because there's so many like little mistakes you can make from like playing around the ghost and everything. Like that side of it is kind of interesting, but it's just obnoxious at the same time. Veil of Chaos, Bloodright, Phantom Aegis is one of the best builds I've ever played, and isn't in V-Right. No, I meant to add that one. I was saying it probably should be. That one is like peak Gloomrot meta, so it's worse than it used to be. But it's still very well rounded for similar reasons. But yeah, in Gloomrot is at its absolute peak, and it was like arguably the top one build of Gloomrot. Like the main competition it had was Blood Rage Aegis, which was like also very, very good. He used 2 counters there. He messed up. But yeah, I think I may have forgot to reply to Fallen earlier. He said about if this would be more optimal with just 1 counter if played perfectly, but I think the corrupted double counter's gotta be like more optimal than the single counter. If it's played well, there just shouldn't be any gaps if you have the 2 counters compared to 1. Oh yeah, Mosquito Aegis in Gloom as well, you're right. Although I feel like that one wasn't quite as like generically good in all content. Like it is especially good for like arena cheesing. I feel like it fell off a little bit in open world, surely, right? I still imagine it would have been strong. I mean, anything that had Aegis was good. But, like, in comparison to the other 2, I can't imagine it being, like, in competition for the #1 build. For the overall patch. 100% arena cheese, yeah. You're right. Oh wait, he swapped on to triple slashes. I don't think he is on them till now. I think triple slashes definitely seems good with the double counter setup because you're just getting them off cooldown so often. Holy moly. Big damage. What 3 to 4 weapons should I master? I know spear is super valuable. You want to master a full like 8 weapon hotbar eventually. But in terms of the first 4 to focus on, my opinion would be spear. Oh no, I fucked up. Spear, slasher, pistols, and greatsword. I think are the best ones to focus on. Oh, what? That is a weakness of Twinblade Q. Even though it's got the initial AoE, the fact that they get a guaranteed counter afterwards if you don't recast is a pretty big deal. Oh no. Build gives you nightmares. What are the top 3 open world builds? I'm not sure. I think the double counter one's up there. I think the warrior one's probably like a lot better for open world than it is arena overall. And then I'd say number 3 probably just like the regular kind of frost barrier. Just because that thing's just good in like any kind of like regular fight, and it doesn't need much stuff before it's like good. You don't need to be that far into progression for it to be good. Slash Q? Nope. I want him to slash Q in there. He's doing a lot of Twinblade Q now, so I need to be careful when I'm using my defensive. Whip is so good into Curtain, by the way. The fact that you just like you spin through it and then it doesn't block the autos either is a big deal. Hold him there for the ghost. Ah, that's bad of me to get hit by that. I thought he was going to counter there. Veil of Blood, Mosquito, Phantom Aegis was my 1vx build. Holy nice. Although I think the the Blood Right was better than Mosquito for 1vx for sure. Like that's one of the main reasons people loved that one in particular so much over the what's it called? The Blood Rage, because Blood Rage was is very good at stat checking 1v1s, whereas the Veil of Blood was like insanely good at 1vx. It had like so little ways to do damage to it. So it is good enough in 1v1s, but 1vx it just became like so much better. I think that, like, if you're going to argue that's, like, number one, not number two, I think that's, like, the biggest selling point it has over the other build it competes with for that title. I'm surprised I managed to interrupt Spear Cast in time there. That's the Spear nerfs coming into my favour there. Are these legendaries the best ones to start with, or just ones you get... wait, you mean the legendaries I'm playing at the moment? You get to choose them on this server, whichever ones you have. I swapped the ones I used pretty recently, actually, because I've just recently started using Morningstar. Because I've been using Whip Q a ton lately, since I've been getting more used to it. And I think having the extra burn from Morningstar Whip seems like it's pretty good. I sad my dash up though, I'm stupid. He might have died if I got the last bit of that cast off. No, bad punish. He could have, like, I was actually feared from that one, so he could have spear queued. I wanted a Reaper Q from him there. He pressed it afterwards. Oh, he's still alive. My autos, like, I think 2 of the 3 autos there just parried, so I didn't do anything. Come on, I can't finish this kill. There we go. It's a double counter build on your website. Yeah, funnily enough, I updated it yesterday. I moved the double counter builds up because they are a lot stronger than I initially thought. The thing is, I had a feeling they would be, but I was hesitant to put them high up because I thought it may be a bit of a meme. But they are not a meme. They are very good. No, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I still got it. Oh, his ghost kind of messed him up there. I think it might have redirected it too. Some of Xandred's mistrance teleports are a bit too aggressive. You need to be quite reserved with how you teleport in if you don't fear them. It's like such an easy way to get yourself punished from your own trigger. Because that's the thing, like the Twin Blade Q just doesn't often land unless you're like hard predicting a counter. So it's kind of inconsistent too. I'm playing the build hard. Yeah, it's Red asking to play right now. If I was playing like a tryhard thing, I'd be happy to play right now. But I'm not gonna fight him when I'm on spells I'm pretty bad with. Oh, hell yeah. What am I doing? Awful. Wait, he can Merc charge me for this. Bad. No, don't teleport into melee! No, oh god, that's so silly there for him to go melee range. Because he gets himself out-traded. Like, he had such a good interaction there if he teleports away. Because I've burnt my ulti, which is, like, the biggest bulk of my damage. And he gets out for free. But by teleporting in, it doesn't matter what punish he manages to do afterwards. He's going to get out-traded from the ticks of ulti. I think Frost Dash, even without Frost build, is the best, just because of Frost Coating. I think, yeah, honestly, even if Frost Dash could not freeze, it would still possibly be the best. Just because of, like, the shielding and everything as well. It's got, like, really high magic damage scaling. It's got the shielding. Like, it's really, really overtuned. And I'm pretty sure that's after, like, a good amount of nerfs since last patch as well. Like, even with nerfs, it's still crazy OP. But, Illusion Dash and Blood Dash, I think, both give it close competition. It is the best for sure, but I think those two are the next two behind. And Illusion Dash has very big merits just because of the sheer amount of, like, defensive uptime. So, you know how last patch you had this dynamic where... oh my god, I was not expecting that. You had this dynamic where Chaos Dash is like the good neutral dash, and Frost Dash is the dash with high reward. It's basically the same thing again, but Chaos Dash is replaced with the Illusion Dash. Stop doing that! It's not good! I'll just walk at him. Oh no. Oh, I got it. How do you guys swap blood types in the arena? There's command.bp, and then you type the blood types you want. So you do .bp, I think question mark will show you all of them, and like all the layout of it. Oh, I could have held on to that for longer. Have I used Artifact Sword? Yeah, I was using Artifact Sword until I swapped to the Whip last night. So, yeah, I think Artifact Sword's like really, really good now. Oh my god, I love Blood Slashes so much. It's so much healing and like so much more damage on the E. Like the pop just hit for like 74 there. Not bad at all. And that's when I don't even have much spell crit power. Is Shadow Bolt viable? It's not great. It's kind of outclassed by a lot of other stuff, unfortunately. It's like, it's a worse Crystal Lance, and even Crystal Lance isn't that good right now. Although, that said, I think there is maybe more argument to play Shadow Bolt over Crystal Lance now. Because having non-free spells on your squad is, like, pretty valuable. But even then, like, it doesn't have combo setups, and its poke is completely outclassed by things like Chaos Volley, so there's just, like, there's no reason to play it. If you only had a couple weapons to focus on, what would you choose for the caster build? So I say often you need to eventually try and learn a full hotbar of weapons, especially if you're playing like a spellcaster build. They don't tend to play well with without weapon swaps. But I mean, if you were to focus on only a couple to begin with, I think slashers for spellcasters especially you really want to get used to, and then probably spear for your auto attacks, and you have like a very easy bread and butter of slash E into spear Q. It's like one of the most standard combos in the game. I might lose this round. I do have ulti still though, although don't teleport in, I've got ult on. Okay. Ah. Oh. Nah. Oh, yeah. I nearly threw that though. Is there a way? Oh, yes, there is actually. If you go into this is a tip I always say to do really early on. Actually, for anyone that's new, where is it? HUD, allow unequip action. You turn this off. I don't know why it's on by default, but turn off allow unequip action. It makes weapon swappings like 10 times easier. Oh yeah, there you go. Fools has you covered as well. Do you use Wraith Spear as a dash as well, or most like damage? I suck with this spell, but yeah, they fixed the bug where it has a longer cooldown if you cancel it. So I think using it for a dash now is actually pretty good, from what I can tell. Why is V-Rising so underrated? That's what I'm saying. I love this game. To be fair, I like the PvE side of it's very popular. I think the PvP is a bit that's slept on. That's why you always have like sort of the big PvE crowd that comes along during the updates. Oh, I try to counter that, but they usually tail off pretty quickly, and then the PvP crowd that's left with afterwards is like a lot smaller. But to be fair, I think a big part of it as well, the fact it's not live service, it stops like a lot of people playing it long term, because you have to really love the game to sort of play a game that doesn't get updates at all. But I've always found like the PvP dueling like really kind of just relaxing in this game. I say that it can be very stressful as well, but it's got good rhythm to it. What am I doing? I'm not smart. I just cancelled my counter too. Screw it, let's go in. Come here. Just press the button. The change Reaper E Spear Q is not good anymore. Oh, yeah, Philip, if you mean out of Merc Charge, yeah, you can't do Reaper E Spear Q now. It's not... Reaper E in general, like, isn't amazing. It's mostly used for the Q. Hey, Chapel, any chance you have suggestion for a level 61 build on official PvP servers? Most of the spell builds come online a lot earlier than physical. So, I mean, the build I've been recommending, like, all the time, is just the Frost build. The Frost Barrier is, like, super good for just, like, all stages of progression. Ah, no. I am playing this round badly. I think I just go in a sec. Okay, he's got no counter now. That helps. Screw it. Let's pull the trigger. Ah, no. Oh wait, my dog's about to start barking. No. I need to finish this fight quick before he starts barking at my door. Wait, 1 sec. Be free. Go. It's relaxing because you make it seem so easy. Oh, that's the thing, right? It's like if I'm playing against someone that's like really good or better than me, then it's gonna be like a lot more tricky. But a lot of the time, like when you're just kind of playing for the fun of it rather than tryharding, that's the times when it is like quite relaxing because you're just like pressing buttons, doing combos. Nah, don't Reaper Q in. If people played V-Rising the way people play Rust, it would be an absolutely insane game. Yeah, I think that's the trouble, right? I think I've not really played Rust, but from what I've heard, you can get through Rust progression a lot faster. So it's like a lot of the tedious parts of a wipe is a lot less of a pain. And also I'm pretty sure it's like sort of merciless by default, right? There's not quite as much kind of like meta progression things you have to go through to play the end game parts. But like I said, I've not actually tried Rust at all, so I wouldn't know. Ooh. Oh, come on. Is there a way to win fights with only 2 or 3 weapons? I hate weapon swapping. I said like it's kind of it's good to try and learn weapon swapping eventually, but I specifically made the video on like the no/low weapon swap builds for anyone who doesn't like it much. Like claws and daggers are by far the main things that enable like low weapon swaps, because the design of the weapons are built around you doing that. So they're a bit weaker than a weapon swap setup. Like the weapons themselves are like, they feel overall slightly undertuned to accommodate for these like solo no swap mechanics. Oh, I think I lose here. I need a big ulti to win. Ah, didn't get the recast. Holy big dodge. Pew. Oh, and I missed. Oh, I didn't do enough damage. There we go. Oh wait, I'm a bit behind on messages. Frost barrier, but what? Got it. But with what weapons? Oh, I mean the most important, like you should be using the same weapons for every build pretty much. But Frost does especially like having axes, because the combo you do is like freeze Axie and then refreeze with Frostbat. What's the competitive scene like right now? Are there any tournaments going on? There will be the end of the month. There's going to be a tournament on the arena. What's the good matchup you talked about? Wait, I'll let these guys do a couple fights. Just playing to stuff. What's a good matchup you talked about earlier to Frostbat Frost Barrier? Only heard half of it. It's kind of hard to find good matchups into it right now. It is like it's one of the strongest for a reason. I've kind of been trying to figure that out myself, but I'm thinking the one I was playing yesterday, the volley Ward of the Damned thing, is decent just because skeletons are so disrupted for getting freezes, and then you just like sort of outpoke it at long range as well. I feel it's hard getting into PvP. Good players also just dumps the newer players. Yeah, that's always been one of the big problems of the game, because it's got quite an intimidating skill floor to get into. It's like very hard to get started, and like playing versus a new an experienced player would put off a lot of people if you're not like a little bit masochistic. So I don't know. It's tricky. But once you are properly into it, the game feels like really, really satisfying to play. I think the issue with V-Rising how plots and how raids are only about 5-10 actually good for defending. Oh yeah. I mean that doesn't help, but I think also just the fact that many people that play don't even get to the kind of fun endgame stuff with raids and everything. And I think the progression of the game really slows down around mid-range, like around the mid-game. Oh, hey Timmy. Cast builds also enable it super well this patch, I feel. Oh, is that with Frost? You mean? Yeah, like that's like if wipes could stay alive, then it'd be good. Good for the game. Maybe you guys need a newbie bracket. Yeah, it's not just like tournaments though. It's like on the server itself, you're like bound to run into sort of experienced players and kind of get your ass kicked. So you sort of have to be a little bit humble when you come into playing arena and stuff for the first time. Um, and yeah, the trouble is a lot of people do get very egotistical about this game. So yeah, you get some people not taking it very well when they start losing for the first time when they're playing arena, when they're like used to sort of winning fights a lot on open world. Oh, sorry, I meant less weapons on the hotbar. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, some of the crits right now are crazy. Only play for Rift. Yeah, the fact that so much of it is based around rifts is kind of annoying because it does definitely get a bit repetitive. It's a shame so much of the earlier game content becomes redundant after a while, but at the same time, you wouldn't want incentives for max level players to go to there and just end up stomping new players or low level players. Twinblade is Twinblade the best option for autos following Axie attack speed? No, optimal if you have to finish an Axie combo with an auto attack, you want to do like just a pistol auto or a like longbow / crossbow auto, so something like mid-range, long range. Reaper is kind of dead in PvP? No, not by any means. Reaper's very, very good. It's one of the best weapons in the game, if not the best, for denying dashes. Which, yeah, that alone makes it like very strong. So even though the E's bad, the Q is like one of the best weapon skills in the game if you can use it properly. Oh, you meant Axe Q. That I'm not 100% sure about. I think Greatsword is meant to be the best, but I'm not the best person to answer that. I use Axe Q like very, very little, and I don't play the physical builds much. I think Nemesis has been streaming a bit with physical builds. So if he's online again soon, I think it's a good question for him because he's very good at that kind of thing. Reaper goated for sure. I feel like every single weapon feels good right now, which is amazing. Yeah, for sure. There's an argument to be made for every single weapon on the hotbar, which is good. Can't deny a dash auto on a brute with a million attack speed with Reaper Q. They're just too fast. That's true. Yeah, honestly, the amount of attack speed that some builds have, it's so difficult to deny dashes. You kind of have to like use something preemptively to deny it, but that's easier said than done. Need a lightning fast reaction time. Alright, I'll go find someone again. No worries, Dharma. Twin Blade autos with high attack speed seems like one of the highest DPS in the game. Yeah, since it's a new weapon, I've not actually seen what the DPS is like on it. To be fair, you often with new patches you can get situations where there's certain like combos or certain uses for weapons that just go like under the radar for a while, and then a few people start using it and it catches on. Like a good example of that is with Macy. Like, no one was using Macy properly throughout the majority of 1.0, and then sort of in the later half of it, it became like really popular because people realized like, oh, it's just a almost unreactable like in cap that you can combo into like huge spells or just pistol autos. So, like that made it really, really good. We're in a bit of a big arena for this, but. Ah, no. He baited me. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, he's playing like a ulti build as well. Brute Mutant though, that's peculiar. That, got it. Oh my god. He's got red twins. Need to be careful not to get axied by that. Nope. Okay, let's look for this now. Big damage. God, you can delay the cast for so long on the whiff dance. It's crazy. I want Void to be nerfed to the ground again. Agreed. So true. What a horrible, horrible spell. Yeah, because Void just kind of cheats. Like, you don't have to care about counters. You just press the button and win. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about this this Lightning Tempest, whatever it's called, build. No, Raging Tempest is the other one. Oh, I thought his Mutant Rats were still up. What am I doing? Okay, I can press ulti now. Yeah. Holy, 219. I have Void Spammers. I hate Void Spammers, yep. Bap. 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 No! Oh, what the fuck? He reacted to that in time. Wasted another cooldown there as well. Oh, okay, he's on Ice Block now. What am I doing? He's Mutant Blood. Why am I contesting this? I played around that ulti so terribly. Okay, now I think I press the button there. Oh, not very smart. I need to stop doing that combo. It's not actually true. A lot of spell investment by him there. Like, he invested way too many cooldowns to get that interaction. Can't find Nemesis's channel. If you're in the V-Arena Discord, I think he posted a link, like, yesterday or something. Void needs to have one charge. I think... Because, like, that's obviously such a... Oh my god, the Mutant Rat blocked it. It's such a big part of what makes it strong. But at the same time, it's like part of its identity that keeps it like a bit more unique from things like Aftershock. But I don't like the fact in general that oh my god. Oh, it's too slow on Slasher Q. I don't like the fact that Void has like 3 AoE spells now. It's silly. I think the addition to the Chaos Tree was like the worst by a significant margin in terms of how interesting it is. Lightning Tendril is probably the best addition. Super cool spell. Also, I just thought I had Merc Charge there. I'm stupid. That wasn't a very good value ult. It's also greedy of me not to use a cooldown to block that. Oh god, it's so funny. I love the Mutant Rats. I wish Void had 3 charges. No, no, don't do it. Holy. It'd be so cursed. Oh, wait, get Mutant Rat ready. I did it again. Just iframe his Reaper with that. Okay, wait, he's used his cooldown. Ah, I thought I could wait that out. No. Yeah, the trouble with this combo is like so anti-synergy to play Mutant with anything that isn't Scholar or Draculini. Because for ultimate power to be good, you also need spell power. So to be running like ultimate power, ultimate CDR, and not having the spell power to make your ults like actually good is really, really weak. I think I can burst through this. Oh. I get 2 cold snaps. Cold snap 1. Cold snap 2. Bap. Nice combo. Ah. Oh. I would agree that one charge, yeah. Oh, what, you could make like a jewel to have more charges, you mean? Oh, we'll make the puller. Yeah, that could be interesting, because yeah, that's the thing as well. It's got like a ton of really good jewel effects too, for sure. Oh, the rats hit it. Oh. Wisp dance, not mistrance. Yeah, it's such like an easy thing to mix up. I think I do that a lot. Oh wait, sorry, was it your message before? One sec. Early 1.0 was he's on at T10 hours, hit me with Soulburn, mistrance B. Oh yeah. That's the thing. That combo like can be even more fucked up now because of the fact that you have like being able to stack like ultimate power. Wisp dance is just like the most stupidly hard hitting thing. Wait, oh, the mutant rat didn't even care. Ah. No combo for you. Um, 1v1 Void can be manageable in open. Yeah, you're right. Like 1v1, the fact it even holds up in 1v1 is impressive, and then you take it into like any other content, and that's when it's just ridiculous. That's for sure. I didn't deny that dash. I can burst this. Yeah. Ice Block does not have a great matchup into Wisp Dance. Chaos Volley except 2 charges, staggers, and pierces, counters. That said, Chaos Volley is hitting so hard on this patch. I think this spell's like crazy good as well. Like, the build I was on yesterday, so far, I think is my favourite build in the game on this patch. I like Tendrils as well, but Tendrils in 1v1s just becomes like so much worse. Like, you should never ever get hit by a Tendril stun. Like, there is no reason to unless you've like really fucked up. No. Damn, I just get that. Let's reset cooldowns, go aggro. What? Yeah. Would be nice if there was some weapon damage based ultimate. Yeah, I think yeah, it would be interesting. Like, because right now every single ulti is just kind of low impact if you're playing it physical. So I think that the game's always struggled a little bit with having good options for physical, which is kind of why the last couple years we ended up with so many like limited metas, just because of the fact that since everyone's playing physical and they're only limited to things that have like defensive value or like physical damage value, there's not many spells that do that compared to all the options we have for spell damage. The knockback made it interesting. Currently, they're just OP. Oh, is that the volley knockback you mean? I'm not sold on that yet. It is annoying, but it has like really good damage duels on Chaos Volley, and I don't think you'd ever want to give up projectile range and speed. So I'm be very torn on what to drop to get the knockback in. Oh, let's just pop this. No. Oh, I didn't have my cold snap up yet. What attributes do you use on weapons? I have one spell weapon for crossbow. And then aside that, I have like physical crit chance, physical power, and weapon skill power on pretty much everything else. My spear has both physical power and spell power on because artifact spear's damage is like hybrid scaling. So I've got like weapon skill power, physical power, spell power. Power Surge ult is going to be a Dragon Ball Z episode where dude is just screams for 10 minutes on one spot. Yes, perfect. Nope. Ah. Ah. Oh, I was lucky I dodged that. What do you think of swapping one-hand sword for twin blades? I would rather have one-hand sword if I could only have one, because the E on one-handed sword is so good right now. Like, I really, really rate the E now. So what I've been doing, I mostly play twin blades over axes. But if I'm playing Frost, I play axes over twin blades just because the combo's better with it. But yeah, there definitely is argument for playing twin blades instead of one-hand sword. Like, I think that's what Yumiko's currently doing. What am I doing? I like completely turned my brain off there. I was just hitting into a mutant blood ice block. What's the best duel for Void? Yeah, I can't remember what is it. I think it's like charge rate, damage, agonizing flame, and then like the flame patch on the floor. But that is the point. It does have like so many good duels that you sort of don't even care about what you get like in mid game. You just play whatever, and it's still a good spell without duels too. Yeah. CD looks really nice with Withstance. Yeah, that's one of the big parts about it, actually. The fact it's like such a fast way to get the Scholar cooldown reset, it has very, very good synergy with Scholar because of that. Hit me again, yes! Old Void knockback, not Void. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, I think the spell was so much healthier in Legacy with that knock. And it still had like a really interesting spot because the combos you could do with it. I would wish that it went back to the old one, but It's a shame as well because it's got so much more popular, like in Gloomrot, that they're probably thinking like, oh no, but people love the new one. We can't change that back, even though the design is just so much worse. Oh my god, I hit the rat by accident. I tried to get around the rat. No! No, 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 no! Oh my god, I thought he was going to make me finish drinking the mutant blood there. That would have been tragic. That'd be so funny. Like, if it forced me to drink the mutant blood and then I'm on 6% mutant for the rest of the fight. Unlucky one. And you play caster builds, your weapons can be saved for iframes or CC. Kind of, yeah. You still want to be doing, like, physical damage combos, even if you're on spell builds. It's just, you do use your cooldowns, like, a bit differently. Like, the sort of weapons you prio on are, like, different than normal. But you don't necessarily iframe spam. What am I doing? Like, that's the thing. One thing you do look for a lot more is, like, slashery is a big one. Because slashery is, like, such a easy kind of combo setup. But you wouldn't really care about doing that too much in physical, because you can do, like, slashery to spear Q, but there's just far more, like, optimal combos that physical can do. No, come back here. No! Oh. Oh god, it's so funny. I never get bored of it. Is there some claw build going on? Yeah, I mean, I had the, there's a video of mine up talking about, like, the claw build. But, I might do an arena stream of claws at some point. I was playing it for the, majority of the world wipe that I played. But I've not sort of revisited it much since then. But I wanted to confirm, like, how good it was in open world, and yeah, I was pretty impressed by it. It's like, it felt amazing, especially kind of mid game. Like, as soon as you get your iron claws, it feels like you just have such a huge power spike, like, so early on. Because all you need to do, you go Iron Mine, you get, like, early Krieg, you have Soul Burn, and you already have the other spells you need unlocked by default, because it's just Blood Dash and Blood Right. Considering most builds require, like, so much to come online, it's nice to have one that you have straight away. Imagine a trick combo forcing opponent into Mutant Blood, yeah. That'd be funny. Not a Reaper fan? No, not to say it's a bad weapon, it's like a very, very good weapon. But I kind of use Whip in the way that you would Reaper, with the Q to deny dashes is, like, the big use for it. Or, like, a sort of safe combo finish. So, like, Whip Q's lower damage than the Reaper Q, but the, like, mobility it gives is really handy, and you also have a really, really good primary attack. Because Reaper, you would never ever press the primary attack, but Whip, you can press it a lot. It's like, it's sort of about even with pistols in terms of, like, best mid-range attack. Oh my god, he's out of range. And, oh, got him. And yeah, you can kind of see as well, like, it semi-combos into its own auto-attack. So it's not, like, that much worse than Reaper's damage. It's just, like, a bit of a lower tempo combo. Like, one of the big bonuses to Reaper is the fact it comes out, like, immediately. No. Uh, Reap Q isn't good for... Yeah, Reap Q is amazing for spacing. That's like exactly the the thing you're using it for. But as you can see, Whip Q's like exact same kind of vibe. Ah. Nah, it wasn't a great whisk dance. Didn't get much value. It is on a physical build. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing as well. As Fallen said, it becomes a lot better on physical build too, because the playing like high tempo physical combos a lot more important there. And also, yeah, the higher physical scaling like matters a lot more. Makes a much bigger difference. Pew. 219, the big hit. Ah. But yeah, I don't know. Playing Mutant 2 is so bad. I think the cooldown reduction is not worth it in the slightest. No. Ah. Oh, wait. Did I have DR on me? I just didn't. Barely got frozen at all. Also, I didn't realise I had another ult. What's a nice all-round build that you might play if you were doing PvE but didn't know what PvP content you might run into? I mean, that's kind of what I liked Claws for, because I didn't have to build many things, and I could PvE nicely with it whilst also like being comfortable in PvP. It didn't actually break that fast that time. I thought I'd break the ice block faster than that, but it ended up being a pretty not good trade for me. Good reaction. Oh, I rolled too early. I'm bad. Reaper Q? Yeah. I would have had to spend a cooldown like much faster if I wanted to dodge that Reaper Q. I kind of knew it was coming, but I only had Q left. I would have had to do like a slasher Q that missed or something, which would have just been a pretty mediocre option anyway. The thing is, like, this build he's on is just so bad because it doesn't do any damage really. Like, I'm not really feeling pressured at all because even when he does get like solid interactions off, it's just not hitting for much. Having a good build now is like so important compared to before. Like there are some matchups which I don't know, you'd have to play like so much better to win. Bap, bap, bap. Just let it cook. Do PvE? Yeah. It's, as Fallen says, to be fair, you can just PvE with PvP builds. Like, if you're comfortable on the build, it doesn't matter. Team fights. Sure. If you space a slash Q out the mid-range during a whisk dance, you can hit 3 to 4. Oh, I see, yo. Wait, so if you like slash a Q like whilst making the orbs like try and hit as much as possible, that's kind of interesting. Oh, is he on frost? What am I doing? I just gave him that. Good patience to wait that out. No, I'm getting cooked. I don't have my spear up for that punish. Damn. I'm playing so autopilot this fight. What? Wait, so someone just hit me from their jewel over there. Oh. bad trade. I kind of need to wait out the Arctic Leap to get good value. Holy, 223. Oh yeah, I guess this guy doesn't have damage reduction, so I hit harder. What am I doing? Awful. What do you think about OD build with pistol poking? Yeah, I think if you are going to play it, that's like a decent way to do it. The only trouble is, it's just really weak at sort of playing neutral. It's got like huge conversions if it gets any kind of hits off, but its weak neutral sort of holds it back quite a lot. Claw is impossible against a scholar who knows how to space. It is solo. It's going to be really hard. To have a better matchup versus that, you really want to know how to weapon swap to either sword or artifact spear. Like, the approaches you can get from their ease is like the best tools you have available for dealing with that. Oh, that's well weighted by him. He saw the recast as well. Good respect. Oh no. Oh, it died. Killed him anyway. What build do you recommend for a new player? It's sort of it depends if you want to like try hard with learning weapon swaps right away or not. Because I've been recommending either the claw build or the traditional frost build, depending on like what your priority is. If you just want to pick up and play, then play the claws. Otherwise, I'd say play traditional frost. Oh, he still had it. Whoops. Oh, okay, he got a recast. Ah, damn. Blood Fury, Blood Parry, still meta. It's not bad. I don't think it's the best thing ever. It's another one of those builds that's like very fair, but fair builds don't necessarily hold up versus the broken stuff. You're gonna have to play like a lot better. Oh, terrible. Corey, if you want to run... one sec, wait, I'll finish this fight. Ah. No, I got hit by the freeze. Whew, nearly. One sec, I'll just reply to a few things. If you were going to run open world with PvE and PvP and only had 3 weapons, what would they be and which abilities? I think... I mean, as an early build weapon, I quite like sort of axes, greatsword, slasher or whatever. Just like things that are well-rounded. Like axes as a first build is pretty nice. Because it's like, it's got a pretty okay kit all around. Even though it's like not necessarily something I have in my endgame hotbar. Chain for experimented... Or claws, of course. I was using claws before. Perseus, heyo. Chains for experimented servers is good. It's such a fun spell. Yeah, Chips has been playing some chains. You can play it with Frost Dash, Frost Barrier. I just added a new build to the website for that. Which build do you recommend for new players? I was just answering that question before, actually. Is just traditional Frost or Claws, depending on if you want something beginner friendly or if you want to like learn learn the game in a more try-hard way. Follow Gold Matt. Can recommend a fizz build for beginners that's not solo claws and daggers. Yeah, on the website, I think it's called like Flying Warrior and that kind of thing. Like any of those sort of archetypes are just pretty decent. Like most physical builds are very similar kind of flavor if it's not the solo weapon ones, because it's some kind of combination of like defensives and buff spells typically. What's the name of the claw build again? I think it's called like solo claws aggro. I think on the website. Ice Dash, Blood Rage, Ice Counter, Heart Strike. So Spear, Slasher, Pistol. Yes, yes, Spear, Slasher, Pistols like very well-rounded first three. Corrupted. Oh yeah, 1vx build. Corrupted double counter. Or Warrior, Corrupted. Blood Right. Mistrance. Yeah, slashes you do get so late now. What's the best fizz build right now? It depends. If you regard the like double counter thing as a fizz build, which it kind of is, I'd say that's looking like the strongest. Actually, if you play new whip team. Oh wait, yeah, the corrupt, yeah, the corrupted like the whip demon one's not as good as the double counter for sure. But was using Blood Rage parry to get useful weapons in combat. Yeah. Would you call Axe Artifact bad? Not on physical. It's a lot better for physical. Wolf Cleave is a lot better in team fights. It's pretty bog standard like Frost Dash, Frost Barrier for its core. It's mostly just like an alternative to regular kind of Frostbat if you want something to play in like team play. So it gets like on team play, I'd say it's about on par with what's it called? With the regular Frostbat stuff. In 1v1s, Frostbat's just objectively a better spell. Boink, boink. No, I missed! Oh, that's kind of tragic. Thoughts on Soulburn, and what good jewels is there for it? It's actually pretty good even without jewels. The main ones you want is just like the damage, like the cast rate, the shielding, and the healing, I think. Holy shit, I keep getting crits. I got pretty lucky there. Oh, I didn't realise I had my Wraith Spear up. Not as good, but Whip makes Arena sweats more. Yeah. I feel like so much of the Whip hate at this point is like PTSD. I don't think that the weapon is like anywhere near as broken now as it was before. It has had like a decent number of nerfs. But it still justifies some hate because of the fact it's like just kind of brainless mid-range autos that are like super easy to hit. Holy shit, I'm hitting everything right now. Oh, okay, that worked. Counter is OP. Yeah, yeah, double counter is OP right now. What would you use in this double counter bonus fizz power or what? You want to max out like as many different kinds of CDR as possible. Because the idea is, it's like, you shouldn't have any openings if you have enough CDR. Like, theoretically speaking, played perfectly, this build just doesn't leave like any good opportunities for the opponent. Ah, no. So bad to get hit by that there. Screw it. Oh no, because he has the triple slasher. Ooh. combo. Ooh. What's the deal with this double counter build? Yeah, like I say, it's got very low defensive downtime. So you just I don't even know yet what the counterplay is. It's like it's hard to sort of say because I'm struggling like just as much as everyone else. Like because the thing is, it's not just about being able to play around counters well. You need to have a build that's actually capable of beating it. It like completely sort of setup checks you if you have like the wrong thing for beating it. Do you consider Javelin a good weapon? Oh, Twin Blades, you mean? It's bringing a lot of good stuff to the table actually, because the E is like a really good combo tool that doesn't have diminishing returns. The Q hits through counters. Like there's a lot of really good reasons to use it. I can't link your own website. Oh crap! I forgot the command for allowing the links. So I think Nightbot's just like strict about links in general. It doesn't matter what the link is. Oh well, no! I didn't have my Q up. Oh, that killed. Oh yeah, well I mean yeah, Whip was buffed by coatings. That's true. What do you think about the current raid meta? Like, I hate you have to make the first floor. I mean, the honeycomb thing's like always been there. Nah, I don't have too much. I got physical power, weapon skill on weapons at least though. Oh wait, I'll see if I can link the website if someone was asking about it. VRisingBuilds.netify.app. Here you go. Bap. I like Fizz, but the builds feel so similar. I mean, that's kind of why I've never liked Fizz as much as Spell builds, because spell builds like play so drastically different to each other. Although physical is like a lot sort of faster paced and more flashy looking. Like if you're sort of big montage player, I think that there's like more interesting stuff you can do with physical builds. But oh no! Oh, it's so late on pressing counter. There's no way I got froze there. Yippee! Ah, sad. Ah. There we go. For double counter, what counters do you recommend? I think the Blood Right and Mistrance is like the best version of it. Certainly not Discharge. That's the only one you don't take. Because Discharge being procced by the Ghost doesn't give any value at all. Discharge is only values when it's propped by players. Pew pew pew. What do you think of the 1 to 2 new spells? Oh, yeah, I was kind of hoping that like there would be some more sort of physical scaling ones that were added. I'll think. Give me a minute. Yeah, well, I'm sort of like autopiloting a bit, so it's hard to sort of give this guy tips if ooh. Yeah, I think they shouldn't add like any more sort of spell buffs maybe, but still like some kind of spells that benefit physical in some way would be interesting. I'm not sure what would be best, but that's the thing, right? It's like it's harder to do designs for physical spells than it is like regular ones that scale or spell power. What could they add? The niches for yeah, that's like curse kind of like goes towards a physical spell. It's just a bit weak. Well, that's been my impression so far. I think that we might find like good curse setups later on. Do you use default bindings? No. I change a lot of bindings. Double offensive mage setup, buddy. Yeah, you're always going to have a hard time staying alive with double offensive mage. Polarity shift helps a bit because it's like a pseudo defensive. Trying to find some good bindings, hitting 1 to 4. Yeah, I think going up to 5 is kind of comfortable as long as you don't go past that. Minion scale off physical power would be fun. You need to be careful with like minion builds being strong, because at least in the way they currently work, it's like it's not very healthy for the game if like the summons themselves are like too powerful. Like they kind of need to develop a different kind of minion archetype for that to work. And to be fair, they have somewhat done that with the oh my god, with the what's it called? The agony skeletons does kind of help with this. Ah, sad. You didn't press anything? Oh, I lose, right? I don't think he had a counter up yet. There we go. Do. When weapon swapping... When we weapon swapping to another, it doesn't share... No, yeah, it has to. It has to share the same cooldown. If it didn't, this game's PvP would be hilariously broken. Genuinely, it would be like an unplayable experience if it weren't for that. Oh, I'm playing this badly. It's still winnable with ulti, but not if I get froze during it like that. Okay, I still got a decent amount of damage though. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a big crit though. One more hit. There we go. There we go. I knew he wanted that. I would love a physical projectile. The trouble is, since weapons already all scale off physical, it's hard to make spells that are physical without making it like a bit broken. So they need to be careful with how they bounce those. How the fuck do you press L and K? Those are mouse buttons. What do you think about a video with only weapons, no abilities? Oh no. I wouldn't enjoy handicapping myself on stuff that much, I don't know. Especially as I'm someone who plays like mage builds, that's like a terrible challenge for me in particular. I would not be very good at it. It's very different from the flavour of what I normally play. Ah shit, he had a recast, that's really bad. Oh, I'm playing this awfully. Man. Which, I'm using the blue amulet on this build, Arch Warlock. Oh, what? Oh, what? I aimed up to the side? I'm playing so bad. Ah. Is there a good intersection between illusion spell and physical builds? Mostly with daggers, because illusion for the most part benefits spells, but dagger specifically scales off phantasm stats, so it really likes the artifact dags. I mean, not dags as a whole. Aside that, also the double, like the corruption blood build that's like very physical heavy. That also takes advantage of a lot of phantasm. No, don't work. Using claws aggro and digging it, just getting destroyed by weapon swapping mistrans. Yeah. Illusion defenses seem really strong right now. Yep, for sure. Mistrance is crazy good. Which armor kit are you using? I'm using the purple one, the Dracula's Maleficer. Wait. Oh, he let me get that? Oh, no. Oof, that's really bad. Ah, playing terribly. Can't trade in melee with it. I saw something about corruption blood proc encounters. Yeah, it's the little ghosts it spawns. They are very strong. A bit too strong, one might say. Yeah, honestly, like, the more optimal people get at the corruption blood ghost thing, oh my god. Like, that combo was crazy, actually. Well played. Oh. Oh. I'm trying a 2v1 build, but it just seems impossible with those counters on everyone. Yeah, it doesn't make it easy. Like I said, I'm currently in the process of trying to figure out the best solutions for it, so... Yeah, I'm doing what I can, but in the meantime, yeah, that's the best we can do. We gotta pray for good old Stunlock to give us some nerfs if we're lucky. What am I doing? That's so brief to recast late like that. It puts my counter on like a 1,000,000-second cooldown. Advice for newer players weapon-wise? My main advice for newer players is to get used to your iframe weapons quickly and get used to spear for your primary attacks. Those are like the really important ones to get used to if you're doing swaps. That's not true. Maybe they will add staff artifacts or other weapons that will add scaling. Well, no, that's fit. Like weapons already like have so much scaling like by themselves. You're basically trading whether your spells are doing damage or your weapons are doing damage. So it's kind of against its own design principle if they have like too many spells that are like good off weapon damage scaling. Oh, there's no way I didn't get that procced. Yeah, I ran out of cooldowns now. It's winnable though if I can land this. Okay, I still had shield on for that. No, too slow on iframe though. Oh yeah, Pancake's the game mode to capture the flag. Oh, sorry, I don't think he was quite ready there when I started. Whee! Armor and jewels, here's Yama, Dracula's Maleficer. The jewels are Veil of Illusion, increased damage on primary attack, elude duration, the snare and the phantasm. Wraith Spear is snare, projectile speed, damage, and the shield on allies. It's not really got a good fourth jewel effect, sadly. And Cold Snap is shield, damage, move speed, and the damage on next attack. AS is attack speed. Blood counter's mostly good on like physical builds, especially. It has like the physical damage buff. It gives you like immaterial, which is very good for like playing aggro with. What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm playing terrible. Oops. Okay. Oh, my counter didn't go off in time. Sad. Oh, and I'm just eating these. Oh. Pretty comfortable with pistol, spear, and greatsword. Probably need to focus on learning slashers next for the QI frame. Oh wait, I was looking away. Greatsword's a good one to learn as well. The Q for approaching is like a really strong part. Not true. Ah, come on, I didn't pistol roll in time. Right doesn't have a physical damage buff. Yeah, it does. It's not a physical damage buff. It's damage on next primary. Build tier list when. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. Your game feels so smooth. I've never paid much attention to like configs and stuff. I think my PC is like pretty decent, but yeah, I'm not sure why it'd be any smoother besides PC. A good way to make it work. Chipsa plays it. Scholar Warrior. Scholar Warrior 1 specifically. This guy thinks that everyone that I don't know. Okay, that's the website. That's the website if you've not seen it. I'm sorry, Funders Gaming. Boing. Come here. Oh, it's out of range. I'm bad. Yippee! Yummy. Oh, I couldn't recast it at that point. Nope. There we go. Oh, talking about Fallen. Damn it, Fallen. Yeah. Oh. Wait, I thought I had a recast. No. Oh, that's so tragic. I can't believe that. Holy moly. Pew. And Swordy. Yippee! We got it. Swordy, go crazy. Okay. good job I juked back there. Whip. Yeah, I knew that was coming. God, I hate triple slashes. It's played so often at the moment because it's like super broken. It's good to know how to space around it. Thanks for content instructing beginners. All love from Brazil. Oh, thank you, Lorito. I'm happy to hear that. How do you cancel some actions? Oh yeah, is it X by default? Yeah. I have mine bound to T. Sort of like very personal preference, what you want to use. A lot of people have it on mouse button, I think. Okay. Oh, that's pretty tragic. This is very losable now. Oh wait, did he go? Good fights. Wish you could customize in-game cursor. Sometimes it's easy to lose it. Yeah, I know what you mean. It is quite small. And it, especially like the arenas here, it blends in with the color quite a bit. But always playing traditional Frost. I like to see it. Oh, what? I didn't even know I was chilled, I'll be honest. Okay, I get a double cast on my next thing. I think I want to save it for a Wraith Spear here. Does the website have a tier list or just a build list? You can order it by tier. Every single build on the site has a tier assigned to it. So it's not like an ordered tier list or anything, but yeah, all the tiers that show up are like randomly ordered by their tier. And I just yesterday I added a new thing to the site so you can see if I've like moved something up or down. Because I have been like sort of updating the placements of some stuff based on like kind of changes in general opinion and vibe. I think something that would be like really cool, if I mean would need help from Rendy with it. If we're able to like track the like kills and deaths on V Arena, and like make an actual kind of like win rate stats page for spells. Like it'd be sort of like messed up by people like messing around and stuff. But I think regardless of those kind of cases happening, it'd be like interesting to see on average like what are the better things. It'll all be ruined when one guy comes along with Corrupted Skull, just killing someone AFK for 3 hours. Oh, okay, I need to lock in a bit. I'm not playing well this round. Good in cap. Yes, nice response. Ah, da. Oh, he didn't have a follow-up. He must have had something up there, surely. testing the corrupted build right now. The dodge duration means it procs only on my second counter. Is that not? Sorry, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Oh, as in like it spawns on the first one and then it procs on the second one. It can spawn from your weapon abilities as well. Is like a big part of it. Blimey, like everyone has the triple slashes on there. Crazy. Oh crap! I had chill. Oopsie. Oh! A huge part of playing against Frost, by the way, you need to use your dashes for the cleanse. Like, you really need to be careful with your dashes versus Frost. Because you can deny the majority of the freezes if you just time your cleanse as well. Does RMB have a default binding? Yeah, it's the camera. Alright, I have to switch from mobile to desktop to see everything. Oh, yeah, I think it's a bit scuffed on mobile layout. I was meaning to fix that, actually. Because, yeah, what does it do exactly? It, like, squishes too much, doesn't it? We can try and get that sorted out. How many hours do you have in V-Rising? About 1.4k, 1.5k, I think. Website's great. Informative PvP in 1.1 is very rare these days. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're right. Limit it to rank could maybe work. Like, not many people are playing the ranked mode at the moment, I think. Freeze. Axe. E. Frostbat. Then Frostbat or Spear Q. If you freeze, froze from barrier. Should be easy to make sure. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I won't be the one figuring out the plugin for that, to be fair. Probably be Randy, but we ask Randy for so much already that never like to take the piss with asking for too much. Okay, just for the record, the corrupted build is fun but busted in another. Yep, it is busted. Another one recruited to the cause, playing the yucky corrupted build. If you could only pick 4 weapons to keep on bar, what would your choices be? Probably spear, pistol, slasher. Maybe sword actually for the 4th. Like nowadays, sword would be nice. I'd really like to have like the E and Q. Which? Oh, yeah. You don't want RT axes. Those do not incap. Mace. Nah, Mace is off the bar now. It's dead to me. Honestly, I just want a good fizz build. But I don't mind that corrupted is busted. Yeah, that's a bit like the corrupted one's almost a bit hybrid-y with how much damage it's doing from like the counters, and the ghost is like a different damage type itself. Yeah, as Fallen said, there's plenty of good just kind of regular buff plus counter builds. They're like a little worse than the corruption abuse stuff, but they're still very, very like strong. Do .aw question mark then .aw axes 1 2 3 or whatever effects you want. Lets you have free. A little worse is a polite way of. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is it because like they're still good builds? It's just. It's like there's good builds and then there's builds that outright cheat, and that's the category that corruption builds fall into, and Frost to a large extent. Aegis Bloodright with Blood or Frost Dash has felt really good for me as a new player. Yeah, Blood and Frost are the really good dashes. Slasher? Question mark. Slasher's very good, if that's what you're asking. Illusion Veil, Bloodright, Mistrance, Scholar Corrupted. Yeah, I think that there is an angle for Scholar Corrupted too, for the more counters rather than more weapon skills, but you primarily deal damage with that build through your weapons. So I think that Warrior Corrupted is the best one. Yeah, I don't see a world where double counters like ever going to be bad, considering like a lot of the defenses have been nerfed and it's got better from the Corruption Bloods, like kind of crazy. I think Corruption's like carrying it pretty hard though. Ah, I get froze, my bad. Oh my god. I couldn't get my counter out in time there. I think you need to dash to avoid that. It's still pretty fast combo, even though it's not true. No! Oh, damn it. What is this best build for a solo on duo servers? Once again, I reckon maybe the double counter one, because it's like the premium sort of 1vx build. The more counters you have versus more players, the better. And you still have very, very good damage. Either way, the most important thing, you don't typically want to be playing spellcaster builds in 1vx. The only ones that like can do kind of well are ones that have like a lot of move speed. But like either being faster or having a insane amount of defensive uptimes, those are like the two ways that you're strong in 1vx situations. No, he has another Q. Do you think Warrior over Rogue then? I'm not sure yet. The Ivy and Waterwave were playing at Rogue Blood. It's basically a case, do you value the weapon skill cooldown or like the Veil cooldown higher? I think that's the main takeaway. Like there's not much in them, like not much in it. They're both pretty damn strong. Ah, I can't. I needed to cleanse there. I needed to dash rather than Q. I've got chill on me again right now too. So I need to not get battered. Yeah, no dash up means get froze. And early dash. Whoops. No! Oh my god. Q in there is psycho. To play 2 counter, you have to use your weapons very good. Yeah. Yeah, that's one way to put it. You do have to press artifact / Q a lot. But no, it's mostly about just like, yeah, not screwing up your like defensive downtime, because you have like all the tools available to never ever take damage, as long as you're not doing things like hitting into counters and stuff. But yeah, if you don't mess up, then nothing bad's gonna happen. You're fully safe, just getting hit by your silly little ghosts. Wow. Oh. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's like the build for sure has skill expression, but yeah, at the same time you can just like mash buttons. Can't play anymore without Veil of Illusion. Too much value from baiting people and getting easy heals. Yeah, it is very, very good. I've been saying it's basically like this patch's Chaos Dash. Wait, is he ready? I'm confused. Yeah, okay. Ah, no, he waited it. Ah. I don't think he should have swapped Red Twins. Not very good. Ah. No! Oh. He froze with slashes. Holy bro. I'm playing this bad. Whip. Pretty sure anyone can be good with double counters. True. Why did Dash's cleanse chill? It's kind of always been a thing, just to give Frost a bit more counterplay. Because Frost in particular has always been kind of like the PvP spell school. I mean, especially on this patch. Like, yeah, this patch more than ever, it's like the ultimate PvP spell school, but it needs the cleanse on Dash in order for, like, you to not be forced to run a cleanse. Oh my... Oh, I swapped to the wrong weapon too. I'm surprised that didn't hit for more damage though. That really did not hit hard. Considering I, like, sent an entire spear queue into his barrier. Like, I've not even taken perma damage somehow. Just swapped Axis for Twin Blades, really liking it. Oh, it's good to hear. Frost used to be OP, yeah, OP dominant. Yeah, although I think this is like, it's sort of on par with its legacy levels of strong, right? Because legacy, it wasn't the only viable build. You still had like the other ones. It just was like the. It helps as well that there wasn't as many spells and stuff at the time. The one I feel most sorry for is Storm. Storm has been absolutely screwed by, like, sharing diminishing returns with incapacitates is like the most criminal thing to do to Storm. When, like, all of its stuns are mini stuns, you now, like, can't use incaps anymore. It was, like, pretty evil. Like, I think most of the, like, Storm things that had mini stuns genuinely feel better without having the stuns now. Outside of, like, some sort of niche circumstances, I think I'd rather not have the static stuns at all. Pew pew. I really feel the need of a 9th weapon slot. Damn, imagine if the game had a 9th weapon slot. Long ago, we had 9 weapons. Then the controller players came, or console. They did it for, like, the UI of console. They took away a weapon slot, so there's like more what's it called? Like the UI looked better on console. More symmetrical is the word, I guess. Like you can't make it symmetrical with like the 9 swaps. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't care that much about the hotbar slot removal. Some people got pretty butthurt about it. And spear number 3. No! Yes, I got it. Probably the dark enchantment too. Yeah, Fallen is one of said butthurt people about less weapons. Use Row Corrupted, it's fun. Yeah, nice. Axe is useful on Corrupted double counter. You could use axes, yeah. It's sort of personal preference. I think only on Frost are axes like essential because you need them for the Bis combo. Outside of that, axes can be swapped for twin blades. Oh, he got an Aegis proc from his amulet. B. No. Wait, I didn't get froze? That's impressive. Ah, I can't avoid this one. Following up with the Frostbat every time when I have counter-up's kind of bad. It just gives me a shield throughout the Heart Strike every time when he's always doing that interaction. Pew. Is Chaos Dash mandatory for the Volley Ward build, or is it fine? No, it's perfectly good with Illusion Dash 2. If anything, it's arguably better. So yeah, you can certainly play it with that. I think Pancake was playing it with Illusion Dash instead, and it's really strong. Do you like the spell Curse? Yeah, I like it in the dagger build. I was trying to make it work with Crystal Lance as well. I feel like it has potential, but I'm not sure yet. Yo, new player, what stats are you running on Spear? Is Veil CDR good? It's not a bad stat by any means. The Spear I run is physical power, spell power, weapon skill power. The reason for that is the Artifact Spear actually has a lot of spell power scaling as well. So this is this stat combo is how to get like the maximum damage possible from your Spear Qs. So you do lose out on some CDR, but I think it's worth it for the max damage Qs. But yeah, there's a lot of diversity in what like stats people play on their weapons. It's kind of cool that like not everyone plays the same stuff. And Swordy, missed it. Oh, the bait! Look at him go. No. It's never worth to spear Q. Spear Q into the Wisp Dance. Think the live service thing is cope. Oh, as in like live service would help keep the game like more alive. Yeah, maybe so. It's hard to say though. Like live service isn't always the solution, but to be fair, I think V Rising has enough of a following where live service would probably help it out, but at the same time, it's like it's got so much of its audience from the sort of once a year PvE audience. I'm not actually sure what the player base would be like from doing live service. We're talking about skill flaws. Whoa! Oh, I mistimed it. Nope. Holy. Is there any build that would be good in PvE and PvP? Any PvP builds gonna be pretty fine in PvE. Like there's a lot of builds that are only good in PvE and aren't good in PvP. The other way round, like, isn't enough of the case for them to like not be a viable PvE build. Like any build you can play in PvP, you can play in PvE, but not the other way around. Stunlock MMO would go crazy, but that's that'd be a whole lot of work. I can't imagine they'd ever do that. Also, MMO's like the biggest gamble and the hardest like possible game to make. Like, it's insanely difficult to make a successful MMO. That's why like you have big companies all the time cocking it up. So making it work as an indie studio is like an insane feat. So I as much as I'd be interested to see that, I would not blame them for never going for that kind of game model. We're moving. Holy. Oh. Boy, I'm a bit behind. What build do you recommend for PvE mob clear that does well in PvP as well? I mean, I think I was really enjoying Lightning Tendrils for that. Like, Tendrils is decent in PvP, and it's one of like the most satisfying things in the game, like PvE. Ah, screw it, let's ulti now. No. I can't even recast. I'm early in Act 2. Have you got any build recommendations? You don't typically have like a full build coming together that early on. You sort of got like a bit of a fragmented build at that point. So I'd say if you're that early in, then mostly just like use the stuff that feels good. But if you do want a build that's like mostly complete, even at an early point in the game, then the Solo Claw build's good for that. Because you just need to get your soul burn from Krieg. And then aside that, it's like the default blood spells. And you build some Iron Claws and you're smiling. Did they update the game? Yeah, there was a big update recently called Oakvale. Just over a week ago now, I think. Pew pew pew. Ah. No, I didn't race Spear out in time. Did you ever play Battle Right? Yeah, I did play it a bit. I didn't play a huge amount. I think I have like 30, 40 hours in it. So that's where I like sort of knew Stunlock from. And then as soon as I like started seeing the stuff they were releasing for V Rising, I was like, damn, this game looks sick. And I mostly played V Rising a lot as is going into Gloomrot. I played it at the start and then sort of went away for a while. Sure. Yeah, we can do TVTs. This game also doesn't force PvP enough for players to want to learn PvP in a game as difficult as this. Yeah, I think the new things they've added with Arena and stuff and Duels help add like a less intimidating way to play the PvP. But yeah, it doesn't really like push people towards doing it. Like there's so many people that have like only played the PvE and nothing else in this game. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like you can still see that it's a thing, and if you do, you kind of can go down the rabbit hole from there. Oh, as in, yeah, me, Chips, Biscuit, and Darren. We might play another wipe soon. Have been talking about it. It's just the one going on this week that Yumiko and stuff are playing on is on like a server on like brutal settings and stuff, which would just be really slow progression, bit of a pain. These are the passives I'm running. It's both the frost passives, spiritual infusion, and then the double defensive passives. Yeah, 70k players, but so many of it are like people playing solo and stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Like the thing is, I do like the open world when there's like stuff happening on it, especially when it's like quite a competitive wipe. But I would be happy as long as like arena stuff stays active, because that's the part of the game I've always enjoyed the most. So yeah, the arenas helped a lot with that, and yeah, as long as that remains with decent pop, then I'm smiling. Yeah, for now, like the population's definitely fine. Oh, okay, ball lightning's quite scary. Oh my god, he sent it. Oh, okay. I still got a decent amount of value off before it ran out. Pew. Oh, Slashery finished him. Yeah, it's crazy to think as well. Like a lot of the servers have like a 120 pop cap now, which I think's like double what it was like at the start of Legacy. Like the performance is just like better enough now to be able to support that. Okay, I think I can full send. Holy, oh my god. He's in the blender there. I think he was like looping around the wisps, so he's taking like even more damage than normal. Oh. Also, Arena's getting a lot of new players. Game looks good at least for now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's it always does, like, around the time sort of like a few weeks after the update. Like, the important thing is how many people like stick around after like a month or two. Um, like, to be fair, it's kind of it's not on 1.0 because it did go through like a real dip period, but then after that it had like a real resurgence just in the kind of months um, leading up to the update coming out. It is funny as well. The game, the game like always gets a boost around like Halloween time. People just get like the vampire vibes that time of year. So I think it's like it's mostly like sort of more casual players at that kind of time, but it's still funny that that's like always a lineup of popularity. Oh, he's not playing triple slasher. The lore passive. To be fair, I think like the whole like theme and the lore of this game, like even though it's nothing like nothing crazy, it's just there's big Dracula, go fight him. I think it's done a lot for making the game kind of appealing because it's quite like a fun, unique theme. I think Battle Right struggled a bit from it had like these sort of interesting characters, but they couldn't help but feel a bit kind of just generic. Whereas by going with the whole like vampire theme, it feels like it's got like I keep saying like, sorry. It's got a much stronger sort of aesthetic to it. Whip. No. Ah. Oh. Come here. Oh, that's weird. Ow. Flip. Do you play EU? Yeah, I play EU Arena. I don't get the worst ping ever on NA, but I've not played there in a while. I mean, there's no reason for me to typically, because EU has higher population at nearly all hours, besides like stupidly late at night. Or I didn't have dash up in time. It's like slightly too long cooldown. Ah. Oh, I need to prop ult here just for the cooldown reset. Big damage though. The thing is as well, I'm not even maxed out on ult damage. I could take like the extra passive or something. Or the elixir. But I think ult damage is one of those things where it's not like super important to max out. Like you for sure want to max out your what's it called? Spell power before anything else. So I've chosen to invest like a bit more in like spell crit rather than maxing out ult. So I've got like a elixir of the twisted rather than elixir of the blasphemous, I think it's called. Let's just try and chase that guy. Any fizz builds are fun, doesn't involve double count. Yeah, the Surge of Blood Rage, like it is yeah, you can run both at the same time. It's like completely sort of not exactly glass cannon, it's not necessarily squishy. It just has like it's really hard, oh my god, to win sort of neutral interactions against people when you don't have defensive at all. And yeah, I'd say that build's like very silly and brain dead in some ways, but to play at a high level, you certainly need to play it a lot better than double counter. It's one of those sort of easy to play, hard to master type builds. Like if you're a new player fighting another new player, and you're running like the double offensive like OD build, the Rage Power Surge, then you'll probably beat another new player a lot. But as soon as you play against someone who knows what they're doing with their defensives and everything, you're going to have a hard time. So yeah, it's more standard to run one of them along with a counter because you just have a much better sort of neutral game. That's unfortunate. Oh, my teammate's not looking too healthy. Oh, what? Oh, I'm bad. Okay. 1v2 gaming. I've not got enough freeze duration for that. Oh, I'm playing this terribly, man. Still winnable, though. Okay, I got a free cast on my next thing. Well, I'll probably use it on this. There we go. Ah. And I missed both. What a talent. Okay. Down to a 1v1, but I need to somehow take no hits. Yeah. Oh, I played that so bad. Here's the Wraith Spear Duel. Snare, projectile range, damage, and hitting an ally shields them. Nice little combo. Oh my god, he took like no damage though. Need to try and mess with this guy whilst my teammate's getting the Merc charge off. There we go, now I'm hitting them. Yeah, I agree. I think the buff spells get boring. Like it's sort of like satisfying for a bit, being like, look how hard it's hitting for. But I don't know. I've never found as much enjoyment from them as I have with like all the spell stuff you can play. I think the combos are a lot more interesting. For fun, maybe Cold Snap Polarity. I mean, Cold Snap Polarity, it's not far from Mistrance Polarity. That's another thing you can play physical build, actually. That's a Hot Biscuits build. So if you want something like completely different from the buff spells, it's actually like a good way to play physical, then that one's like really good. It's just like very strong range kiting. Because Polarity Shift is an interesting spell. It just kind of fits into everything. Because it's a low cooldown projectile, 2 charges. That doesn't do much damage, but kind of doubles up for its defensive utility. It's just such a like varied good spell. Oh wait, he can win this in a bad spot. He needs to be careful. Yeah, because my teammate dies there. Because I can't trade back autos, I just lose if I do. Ah, mistimed that. I didn't think that was going to hit, to be fair. Is he going to dash in? No. Good. Let's go for a twin blade here. Oh my god. Boom, boom. Go back to my origins last week and go Surge Rage, yes. What's your thoughts on Wolf? The Spectral Wolf? It's not amazing in 1v1s. It becomes very, very good once you start getting into like team fights and raids though. It's not quite like top tier in those situations, but that is where it becomes a lot better. Is Void a good spell to build around? For sure. Void is like, across the board, one of the best spells in the game. It's like super strong, like typically you do want to be invested into spell power a bit to make it good. But as to how you do that, it can be very varied. You can do like full-on Draculin, like crit spell power, or you can do like a hybrid build or something. Like just running spell power itself with no crit. Okay, this is going to be a hard round. I can win with a good ulti though. Okay. Bat, 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 bat. Or nearly. Try to flick. Like, I don't want to let this guy just support for free. So if he gives me an opportunity to kill him, I will. There we go. Ah, I can't be getting hit by that. Ow, that coating hurt. Can bait out count here. There you go. Got charged on my next thing, so I ideally want to not use a cold snap. Ah. Nice. Oh, if that... Oh, he parried it and it didn't crit. Oh. Oh, and he doesn't have triple slasher. There we go. 2k V points already? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, the pancake video I did just before the update, you see Wolf and what it can do. But I mean, even though it's in the past, like it still does the same thing as it did during that update, so it won't be much different. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if it can hit harder now with some builds. Yeah, Yuri said that actually. So yeah, I think it would be more damage. I need to iframe this. Oh, he's sending it. What am I doing? That's like non-existent reaction time there. Good time to use this. Like, you ideally want to use Wisp Dance at a time where you've used both your cooldowns. It's like a full-on kind of tempo ult is its main use. Ah. And I think my teammate's getting run down again. Unfortunate. Oh. Lucky recast. Well, not lucky. Skilly recast, I meant. Just need to play Disrupted and try and get this guy off my teammate. Because he's just going to keep running him. Oh. Can you go in more into why Void is good? It seems hard to land and low damage. Yeah, so Void, first and foremost, the fact it's an AoE, like it's going through counters. But more importantly, the fact it's a multi-charge AoE that also has like a bit of CC on it as well. That's really strong. Because AoEs are weak until the point where they can keep forcing keep forcing cooldowns. And that's exactly what Void does. It has 2 charges, so it's hard to dodge every single Void. And yeah, since you can't use a defensive on them either, you're able to get a lot of like unavoidable damage off with Void. Either unavoidable damage or forcing so many cooldowns that they take unavoidable damage from something else. And since the game's so like heavy on cooldowns being important, that's a very big deal. Ah. Oh no, there's no RNG resets anymore. It's yeah, it's all just weapon skill and spell charge thing. Get a fixed amount depending how much you have. No. I thought he had triple slasher. Whoops. Play Row Corrupted, you can end stream then restart. Now, as I said, I'll probably play Row Corrupted like tomorrow or something, give it a go. Row Corrupted with Rage Surge, hell no. Blub would approve. I've not really seen Blub on much. Not sure if he's been playing or not. I know he's on the wipe we were playing for a little bit on VWorld. But I think his clan stopped playing like kind of early on, which is kind of a shame to be fair, because obviously they're one of the good clans. But I'm not sure they even got to endgame. I think they got sort of like just before endgame and stopped. Oh my god, beautiful timing. I framed that. I didn't use my ulti yet this round. Alright, better late than never. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to press that. Oh well. We bought. Ow, ow, ow. Not my best ult. Okay, or not looking too good now actually. No ulti up and not in the best spot. I think my teammate used his ult as well, so got recast here. Hello, sir. Ah. Got another free cast charged. Use it on Wraith Spit. 1, 2. Ah, missed a second. Ah. No, he held it. He's a holder. Oh my god. That's from a mile away. You just love making cancer builds. Like, what is this? Yo, this wasn't mine, to be fair. This was someone that subbed yesterday asked for this one. So that's why I'm playing it today. I think all things considered, this one's relatively tame. Yeah, honestly, you've not seen some of the worst ones, Miffy. I was looking back at one of my old videos the other day. There's a build you used to be able to do. If you got enough like RNG recasts, you could run at someone and like perma-stun them to death. It's with like the Cyclone spell. It'd just be like the little yellow balls going around you, just perma-stun them. Mutant Blood gives you ulti damage and like lower ult cooldown whenever you hit a dash. So the ult I have is hitting like really, really hard. Wraith Spear is still one of my favourite spells. Really lets you kite for days with the right build, especially in open world. Yeah, it's a lot better now because they fix the annoying bug where it would go on a longer cooldown than normal when you cancelled it. That was like super annoying to play with. Ah. Oh my god, get me out. I'll reset cooldowns here, go aggro. Oh, he's got ball lightning, that's cheating. Whee! Ah. That's not a very good freeze combo. He didn't even do enough damage with the ball to break freeze. Ah. I forget this guy doesn't have triple slasher. Ow, that's actually a really bad trade for me. Schlap. The arena is that lot. Good old Arctic storm. Sure, I was gonna play a couple more. I have been trying a bit of stuff with spiders, sneaky, but it's a lot harder than before, because one of the main things that was nerfed was a lot of different combo starters. Like Crystal Lance, I've been having a very, very tricky time with. Team fights devolve into multiple 1v1s, true. I think especially like the more people autopilot, the more it goes into 1v1s. Wait, I'm just gonna die here. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, it's a good try. Damn, we're being teamed on. No. Oh, come on. Wait, this is actually tragic. Okay, I need to somehow get out of the, I mean, you know, if this guy wants it. Dark Enchantment proc. Come here. Okay, we're in a 2v2 now. Not got the best health lead, but still doable. Just need to not take too much damage now. Give his teammate. Okay, I'm... Oh. Ah. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, no. They waited that out well. I need to try and get it into a... If I got it into a 1v1, then that's a lot more playable. Let's go. Oh wait, I just engaged in a 1v2. That wasn't smart. Holy moly. Go on, this guy. No. Oh, and I just got tendril stunned. Oh, ouch. What? I'm getting perk charged. What is happening, man? Get me out. Oh. This is terrifying. Okay. Crap, okay, I can't greed for a dash or two there. No! Oh! Nope, nope. I wasn't clutching that one. Was not in a good spot. Oh, what are you doing? Leave me be. Ah. Ow. Ow. That's a lot of random poke. Oh. No! I got knocked into it. Okay, that's big damage. Okay. Oh, one team's lost one of their players. Ah, good defense by his teammate there. Pomp keeps double pressing his counter when he gets recast. Not a good habit to have. Ah, shit. I healed a lot there, but I'm in a really bad spot now. He's faster than me because he's a physical build. And he has that, I need to be careful. No, his teammate! Ah. I think the build would be better with Mistrance rather than Cold Snap. I don't understand, but I understand a viewer chose. Yeah, yeah. I think it's kind of close because I'm not sure what Mistrance combos into anymore. If it combos into Slasher E or the Wraith Spear, then Mistrance is probably better. If not, then I think the first Cold Snap combos into the Wraith Spear. So that's like the difference maker. It depends on the combos. Do you think they'll do something about counters? I kind of don't want to play against the same thing for the third year in a row. It's hard to say, but I think regardless of if they change stuff, I think there are still more options of what you can play. It's just a case of it. I don't think it would take a huge number of nerfs for the like corrupted double counter thing to not be as oppressive as it currently is. And I think that corrupted is the main thing carrying double counter. Outside of that, double counter is like strictly worse than it used to be. Like a lot worse. Because all of the counters are weaker than they were before. Like the stat customization helps in some ways, but when like other builds have gotten so much better and there's like so many like AoE options, like yeah, I don't think it'd be good if not for the corruption blood. Also, my teammate's like, cooking this. He's actually like doing well here. Damn, look at him go. How are you all working around the frost spam? I'm potentially frozen with all the frostbats, frost barriers. It's a lot harder to counterplay than it used to be. But there are still like ways to just avoid all the freezes. You just need to be really careful with your dash. Like that's the... oh my god. Yeah, I'm just not gonna join the big cluster at the beginning. What am I doing? Why am I just sending a dash in? Like I'm not gonna get countered for it. K is a mouse button. It's I'm not pressing the K key on my keyboard. Okay. Boom. Boom. Got him. Ah. There we go. Exhausted all his cooldowns. No, I was too slow. Too slow again. Oh, okay. 1v1v1. Going for this guy. Oh, no, I missed. Okay, I need to not be in the middle, though. Oh, no. He's kind of forcing me into the middle. They're both physical as well, so if I run out of cooldowns versus either of them, it's bad. That's like the big advantage physical has in a situation where no one has cooldowns. Physical's far ahead. Okay. Of course he doesn't have a triple slasher. Oh. Oh my god. This is horrible. No! Oh, I just got poked down. Ironically, despite this spell being like a max range projectile, it is not particularly good in max range fights. Compared to physicals like poke, it is really, really not good in that kind of scenario. I don't know why the mini dash from Wraith Spear is not invulnerable. Oh, I don't know if I'd want that though. I think that's going into dangerous territory. Yeah, I need to get out of here. I've ran out of cooldown here though, so yeah, he knows it. He's looking to force. I need to ulti. Ulti. I don't have anything to follow up. That was a good trade though. Like I was forced to ult with how aggressive they were being. Also, this guy is going in like teammate's not even close. Oh, got both. Ah. Oh, I iframed too early. Ow. Ah. Oh. Okay, one down, but I might die. I should die. Oh yeah, there's the Tendrilloni. What's been your favourite build so far? The one I was playing on stream yesterday, I'd say is my favourite. It's Chaos Volley and Ward of the Damned. A claws not that great in arena. Haven't seen them too much. It's because they don't fit well. Oh, okay. GG's guys. I was thinking of heading off soon too, so that's actually good timing. So they don't fit too well into the current like weapon swap hotbar. So people on arena who are very used to their hotbar already and have all the muscle memory down for those weapons, they're not particularly gravitating towards claws because claws don't offer enough to be worth adding, especially when there's so many weapons now. It's like it's really hard to fit all the things you want. And there's a lot of people who aren't using any of the new weapons, but Twin Blades is the one that's most competitive to go onto a hotbar. Is there a world where going hybrid between physical and mage is viable, or not? Instead of going all in on one? Yeah, for sure. The builds that Chips has been playing, you play Scholar Warrior 1. You don't invest anything into crit stats, and yeah, you're sort of dealing damage hybrid through like static procs and freeze combos. One of the big bits of value is the fact that spears got like hybrid scaling, so your spear Qs hit especially hard, and also your dash autos like frost dash scales hybrid, which makes that hit like really hard. Thanks for the fights. Yeah, you too, Spooked. Good to see you. Twinblade E and Dagger Q seem like the best new fizz spells in an isolated point of view. Yeah, I'd say so. Like, yeah, Dagger's carried a lot by its Q. Its E is more like feeding more value into the Q, so the Q's like the shining point of it. Claws are fun, but they're meant to be hyper aggro. They can be used as a solo weapon, but as Chap said, they're not great for swapping. Yeah, it's like claws don't fit well into an overall build. They fit well when they're built around with like a little bit of support from like Swordy and swordy and slasher Q, like for the extra iframes and for the approaches, is like sort of where it needs to be at its best. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm gonna end stream there for today, but I'll be back again shortly, maybe tomorrow, if not the day after. And, and that build or that stream, it looks like I'm gonna be trying out the corrupted double counter thing, so it'll be fun giving that a go. Yeah, all right, see you guys.